All right. Hi everybody. It's been a bit. I haven't uploaded in a while, but today's gonna be a very different video, kind of unscripted. But I want to talk about what the new trailer came in with the new Sizzle season 2024 trailer, and honestly, looking like it might be like one of the better seasons for weapon kits. So I'm just gonna go over like what we know so far. Obviously, like you probably already had this information if you've been keeping up with the Twitter, but we're getting a new Splatana, the mint decaviator and the charcoal mint or the charcoal decaviator. The new Splatana, the first both kits are getting added, and so is the same thing with the new bow, the Wellstring 5, which means we're probably not going to get content extension unless they just drop it randomly, but I'm not getting my hopes up at this point. But the new Splatana, that means something else I could play because so I've been playing a lot off camera or like with just my friends, not really recording, which is why you haven't seen much videos. I have like some stuff for like a month ago that I haven't uploaded, but I don't know. I might upload those soon or not. But I got 5-star with Splatana Stamper. So now I have two 5-star badges. And the only reason why I only have two is because I play so many different weapons that I don't stick with just one. Yeah. So in this little video, I'm sort of just going to go over like what we know about the season, what's coming out, or like what we know so far about weapon kits, confirmed or not and speculated. And I'm also gonna like go over what I think I'm gonna build for the new Splatana gear because I want to use that Splatana. It might look easy, or as other people say, but I think it might take some. It's gonna take some getting used to because it looks like it's less ink efficient than Stamper, and Stamper is already ink hungry to begin with. Like 11.5, 11.7 on charge slashes, and like what I think it was like 7 point something on horizontals. It's kind of a lot, and if it's less ink efficient than that, then you're probably not going to be like you're probably going to have a lot of downtime. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and start getting into it. So new Splatana has a suction bomb as its sub and big bubbler as its special for the first kit, which suction on it, I feel like you're not going to be using it that much considering how ink hungry it is. It's going to like help it shred stuff like walls and other stuff, but it's a Splatana. I don't think it's gonna need help with that. In my opinion, it's gonna help hold space. I feel like the first kit's gonna be really good on tower control because obviously you can go in or you can just play support on tower. Like you have a suction ball to poke tower and keep people off of it, and you also have bubbler to just get points in faster or just get points on tower. I feel like it would be a good tower niche. Plus, it's a Splatana. If anyone tries climbing tower, you just one shot them with the charge slash. So it's just like, you know. And plus, that charge slash is like a horizontal charge slash that has a really big hitbox. So I feel like you could just catch people trying to climb tower with it. That's just based on what I've seen. I don't know if that's true or not. That's based on my own speculations and like what I've been thinking after seeing it. Now the next one though is gonna have the second kit is gonna have wall inkjet, which thank God another inkjet weapons. Like if I go over here real quick, we have 5 inkjet weapons in the game. Nova's not good, or Nova's not good enough to be just an inkjet bot. Tri-Saucer's sub kind of sucks. Ballpoint can't fight Pencil right now because it just gets outranged. Once Pencil gets toned down, maybe we might see more Ballpoint. It gets outranged by that, and also Inkjet just kind of sucks into Pencil since Pencil can just shoot it out of the sky. And then Brella's Umbrella. Like, It's honestly one of the better inkjet weapons. I feel like that and rapid. So we're finally getting another Splatana. We're getting another inkjet on the Splatana, and now Splatana's gonna have wall inkjet, which honestly walls like both kits are already like setting up to be like go in and like sort of just take space type of thing, because like you have the same thing. You have like two similar things on both kits, being the wall and the big bubbler. Like big bubbler, you can do it for a little bit longer since it's an actual like it's a special. Granted, like bubbler kind of isn't the best right now and will get shredded even with its buff that it got like last patch. Um, but like I think it'll be good enough to where you can probably just it'll probably be like a little bit worse than roller because like of the charge slash dash and everything. I feel like people are forgetting. No, you probably couldn't just stay still because like obviously Splatanas have the stay still charge slash or like the dash slash, and like the dash slash on the new one goes really far. I feel like if you accidentally input that, you could be kind of screwed over because like you just dash outside their bubble and then someone will just throw a lethal bomb at your bubble and you just die for it. So you just gotta be careful with that, unless they make you like, unless they force you to do charge slash, and that would be its one weakness. Same thing with wall. I'm pretty sure it won't let you though. It won't make you though because it has a projectile hitbox on it as well. So yeah, it should be fine. But if you accidentally input that, then you're kind of screwed if they react fast enough or if they have a lethal bomb at all. So. But other than that, honestly, it looks pretty solid. It might be a little bit more ink hungry than Stamper, but I think it might be able to hold up with both its kits. Not gonna lie. I feel like both kits are aggro enough to where you can sort of just move in and like take space again, because wall is just gonna keep you in positions sort of like Gal, sort of like 96 Gal. Like you're able to just go in and like just take space. Like you have a two-shot weapon that's just in your face that you can't really do anything about until the wall disappears. Until the wall disappears or something. And then Gal's a lot better at it because you know it has Kraken to like extend that. Because just like, oh, my wall's about to run out, then you just pop Kraken and you just get to extend more since it's invincible. But okay, and then quickly just gonna go over like the other stuff. I mainly want to talk about the Splatana today, but like other kits that we have confirmed so far, Heavy Edit is getting Splat Bomb Crab, which is honestly a pretty good kit for it. Crab is gonna help a lot with like backless comps in competitive Splatoon because like Edit sort of just already plays that, but like people don't go in without like people don't go in because they're scared of losing the cooler, so it might help you play a little bit more aggro. And the Splat Bomb is gonna be a good like poking tool to keep people off you. Hydra's getting a kit. We don't know what sub it has. We're pretty sure it has screen though, so but which is not a bad thing. Dowser's getting a new kit as well. It has triple ink strikes for its special. We don't know the sub. It's either like line marker or point or line marker or burst bomb. Hopefully it's burst bomb because that'll make the weapon good. Recycle Umbrella gets its Mark II with Toxic Mist. Triple Splashdown. Alright. Triple Splashdown's in a better spot ever since its 10 frame buff, and like the 60% damage radius is, or like the reduced 60 damage radius isn't not that bad. I said 60%, but that's not how much the nerf was. It's not that bad. It's like 17 or 13% or something like that. But that nerf alone was honestly not enough to counteract the the 10 frame buff, because the 10 frame buff was for the player and the fist, which make it harder to shoot down. So it's a lot easier to trade out people with it now. Range just got its second kit confirmed. We already knew it because people had analyzed it, but Splatana Kraken, we're getting Splatoon 1 CRB back. So, granted, it's not going to be as strong in this game because, Kraken has startup time this time and lag. Because, like, Splatoon 1 CRB is literally just, oh, you fuck up like a combo extension or like you fuck up a kill, like you sort of just get to pop Kraken and get away with it, or like get the kill anyways, unless they have bubble, or in that case you just retreat. But yeah, Splatoon 1 CRB, let's go. Thank God. Stringer has also getting the 2 kits. First kit is Autobomb Ultra Stamp, which why they gotta do this to bow kits, man? Like, come on. Like, first Toxic Mist Whale, then Sprinkler Chumps. Chumps isn't that bad, granted. I feel like it can be better. But it's just like, and then they Reflex 450 is honestly the better one, and then they fucking give it Wall Slider. Like, dude. Like, they have something against bows at this point. And the second kit is Point Sensor, which, yeah, like, it makes sense. Like, the whole entire bow gimmick is, like, that you use your explosion shots to kill, and it has 5 of them. But Point Sensor works. But the thing is, they gave it Wave Breaker, which is not strong right now. Like, people are just like, oh, just dodge. And, like, people's whole entire counter for, like, missiles back before they got, like, heavily nerfed. I remember seeing this all over, like, Twitter and everything, and people were just like, oh, just dodge the missiles, like, duh. But it's just like, that was the entire point of the special, for us to move out the way. But it's just like, Wave is kind of just that simple. Like, you're not supposed to get hit by Wave. Like, Wave is not supposed to... It hurts more dualies than anything, because, like, they're sort of just stuck on the ground, except for, I think, like, custom dualie squelchers. But, like, this, like, I just do that. Like, oh, a wave. Ooh. Ooh. And that's it. That's a special. Like, I just dodge it. And it's, like, not that hard to dodge either. Like, you just jump and move forward, like, past it. Like, the only way how you fuck that up is if, like, again, you're a dualie, or, like, you jump and then, like, you move backwards into it. Like, it's not that good right now. And the fact that you can also just end it early, too. Like, you can just break it. So it doesn't even get all 3 waves off. It gets, like, 1 at most. 2 if you're lucky. Especially with, like, such a high damage objects in the, like, high damaging weapons in the meta right now. Like, Stamper just tries that thing. Like, it's not gonna be that good. Plus, like, a lot of the weapons that it's fighting, like, don't have a lot of RNG issues. Like, Stamper can literally just jump, and, like, it doesn't matter if it jumps. Like, it has the same accuracy as it does in the air, or it does in the ground. So, like, Stamper can literally just be like, oh, I'm charge slashing to, like, get pokes. Oh, wave, jump, and then charge slash anyways, because it doesn't matter. So it's just, like, stuff like that. What else is getting a kit? I already forgot. Ranged, umbrella. All the shooters have a second kit. Hold on, I'm just looking through the kits real quick. All the rollers have a second kit. Oh, Bamboo. Bamboo players won during Sizzle season. They get Fizzy Bomb Chumps, which, again, Chumps are not in a bad spot right now. Like, they help get your team in, or, like, help your frontliners, like, sort of just fight more. They can use them for cover. Big thing for Bamboo, if anyone gets hit by the 35 damage of Chumps, it kills. Because that's how... Because it's Think this 30, so you just hit them with power charge, and then partial on a outside hitbox on a Chump, they die. And then the biggest reason why it wins, it got Fizzy. Which, Fizzy is, like, really good really good sub weapon. I love Fizzy Bomb. It's like my favorite sub. Unfortunately, not a lot of weapons I play have it, which is why you don't see me use it a lot. Like I think I played Ballpoint for a bit, but I didn't. You don't use Fizzy on Ballpoint that much. I played Machine like back when it was a meta in the first season, and like ever since the nerf, I haven't just like picked it up and played it. Tri Slash I play a little bit, but like there's not like my main weapons. But I love Fizzy so much. But like again, Fizzy does 35 to 50 damage, 35 indirect, 50 direct damage. So it's just like if anything gets hit by like the 35, then you just hit them with the 85 and they're dead. Or they get hit by two 35s, then just hit them with one, like one tap shot. They're also dead. Basically, if they get hit by two of these, they're pretty much dead in like a tap shot. So, bamboo players, like, and then plus like Fizzy and Chump also combo well together because Chump does 70 direct, so like a 35 from Fizzy will also kill. So it's just like everything in that kit sort of synergizes. It just synergizes. So congrats, bamboo players. Honestly, I already talked about Hydra. We already talked about Crab, Edit. We talked about Thouser's. We talked about Recycle. We talked about Range. There's no brush. We talked about both bow kits. We talked about both Splatana kits. So I think that's everything that we've known so far. But the main reason why I'm deciding to make this video, like obviously a little bit of like my thoughts on like the weapon kits and everything. The main reason why I wanted to make this video is I wanted to like theory craft a kit or like theory craft the gear for this new Splatana, because like this is my Splatana temper gear. Hold on, let me put it on here first real quick. So I got this is like what most comp players use for Splatana, which is what I use. I at first used to run, instead of this shirt, I used to run this shirt for the more main saver, but it makes you too slow, and I understand why they have the main swim speed now. It just makes you fast enough to like dodge stuff, and as a midline, and yeah, it's sort of needed. You just gotta get used to the ink efficiency in on this weapon, so it makes sense why it's there, and now I get it. That's not what it is, but you know, the comeback gives you a main of run speed, swim speed, ink saver main, ink saver sub for 20 seconds after you respawn. Oh, and a mana charge up as well. I almost forgot that. That's the most important bit. Quick super jump, main saver. The like little bits of main saver so that way you get like one more extra charge slash after one extra charge slash. Instead of 8, you get 9 charge slashes on a full ink tank. Obviously the quick super jump so you can jump out faster. It gives you reduces it by like 20 something frames. Actually I can just check right now. 22 frames of startup is what it removes. The main saver again is for that, and also for the zip caster. This special saver, obviously for the in case you die, you just don't lose that much of your zip caster, because zip caster is kind of strong right now, especially like with the whole entire with its buff it got. Plus like Stamper's like one that can like really abuse it, because like it has a lot of combos with zip. The sub savers for just throwing burst bombs farther, which help a lot with getting the actual 35 combo, because there's been so many times where I've thrown it and people got hit with the 25 and my vertical slash just doesn't kill, and I'm just like, it hurts so much. Or maybe they had sub saver or sub defense, who knows. Obviously the ones of an ink resist, like that's pretty common. Like you're always gonna see the ones of a quick super jump, ones of a ink res, like on everything. Makes so you don't take that much damage from enemy ink. Your run speed in enemy ink is 0.33 instead of 0.24, So it's like a whole entire like 0.1 higher. And you take 10 frames before you start taking damage in enemy ink. So and then the special power up is so that way you can get like a little bit more Zipcaster. So yeah, so here it is. I'm gonna switch off the game real quick. So I think it's shift. There we go. So this is Sendu.ink. This is what I use for all my competitors, or for like all my gear building and theory crafting or whatever. Whenever I'm trying to think of gear, usually I just take people's gear. Usually I take comp players' gear because I'm not a top comp player like at all. I just look at the competitive scene a lot, and I'm very interested in it. Okay, and then let's see. So this is what my Splatana Stamper gear is right now. This is what I tend to make it. So I want to preface that this is going to be for the inkjet build because I think I'm going to use that a lot more than the bubble suction, honestly. So obviously, any Splatana, especially if it's going to run in and most likely die a lot if you fuck up, you're going to want comeback. That just gives you better movement, better ink efficiency when you respawn. You can jump in and just have that for 20 seconds. You can also get charge up to charge up back the inkjet. So that's going to be useful. I feel like it might just be the same as Stamper gear. You might just replace the 2 subs of sub power for something else at this point. Because obviously you're going to want your sub of Ingress and quick super jump. All right, sorry about that cut there. I had to go do something real quick, but yeah. What was I talking about again? All right, Splatana Stamper gear, or the Mint Decaviator gear. Okay, so obviously you're gonna want to come back. You're gonna want your utility subs. So for inkjet, you always at least want to run at least 2 subs of special power up, which I'm going to put on my build. Obviously, you're going to want this one speed because it looks like it has less range than Snapper, so you're going to want to be able to get in more. So you're going to be able to, you have to be able to outspeed like a lot of more of the midliners. If it has like around 96 cal range, which it looks like it's a little bit less than 96 cal, but or around the same. So you're going to want to be able to compete with that. Because they won't be outranging like Knot and stuff like that. So you want to be able to do that. So swim speed is going to be a main priority there. Since this thing is very ink hungry, you're probably going to want you're probably going to replace the 2 subs of one of the subs of special or sub power up for main saver. And like Splatana Stamp already has 2 subs, so I'm probably gonna keep those there. That depends. This is just again work in progress. I feel like you just take the 2 subs of special power up and turn them into main, or turn them into of sub power up and turn them into special power up, and then that one existing sub probably just gets axed honestly, and just so really you just replace one of those subs with sub power up with special saver since you already have a sub anyways. On my stealth jump shoes, you're probably gonna. Is Inkjet that good that you want special saver? I feel like you could be fine without it, not gonna lie, because you lose 50%. I feel like that thing's gonna paint a lot more. You probably don't even need the comeback, honestly. You're probably gonna keep the comeback, actually. I think with the comeback, I don't think you're gonna need a special saver, is my opinion. Because like you already paint enough. Depending on how much the special costs, probably gonna be like 210p, honestly, like 210, 200. Is I'm expecting 210 since Splatana's Stamper's 210 as well, right? Yeah, Stamper's 210 and it barely paints as it doesn't look like it's painted as well. That's the first one, so I feel like you just take another sub of swim speed, so you probably have the same like swim speed as Stamper. And then for the other 2 subs, I feel like you go What am I missing from my like original gear? The sub. I feel like you just go back into the main saver. Honestly, I feel like this is what I might run unless one of those, unless you just get more out of another special special. Okay, let me go to inkjet weapon actually. Uh, uh, let's go Anarchy Nova. So with inkjet, if I get 3 subs, it goes from 1.029, which is my first build, which has the 1 sub. Hold on. It goes from 1 to 1.08. The paint radius goes from 0.83 to 0.84, and then the duration goes from 0.75 to 0.77, or to 0.78. 7.5 to 7.78. You know, so I feel like it might just be worth it to keep those. Or to, for the 3, let's see, if it's just 2, it goes from, it gets an extra 0.2 seconds duration. .8 to 0.5. I feel like you might run the 3, honestly. You might do like 3 main saver and then like 3 special power up. The thing is, like, I don't know that this is a work in progress build because we don't know it's like ink consumption at all, or like what they're wearing in the videos. So like, I have no idea if like 3 subs is enough. Honestly, this is like what I'm thinking. It's like Stamper needs 2. If it's more than Stamper, it might need like 3 or 4 at this point, or it might need a whole entire main. Who knows? So I think this might be enough, but it just depends. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the wall. We need to like again all this like how my build changes is desperately gonna come down to how ink efficient is the weapon and how much can it paint. Because if it can get inkjets fast enough, I don't think you need a special saver, and you definitely don't need any charge up. I feel like the main from comeback is enough. Just get yourself back in. You're not gonna need drop rollers as Splatana. You're gonna be jumping in most of the time, anyways. Um, and plus, you get to just dash slash away from anybody else who like tries camping your inkjet recall spot. So I feel like you don't need that at all. The wall is like my biggest concern because wall is what 60% of your ink tank. Wall is wall. Gal. Let's just go deco. Yo.
Yo.
Hold on. Speak one more time.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I can hear you and speak again.
Hello, hello.
Okay, just making sure I can hear everything. Probably gonna do this instead because I think it does not matter. So I've been recording for like 20 minutes at this point. I was talking about the weapon kits and how good I think they might be, but obviously I'm
The
going based
weapon
off like
themselves, like with the newer weapons, the weapon themselves will really determine how good the kits really are.
yeah. So like hold on, let me window projector preview this real quick for you. There.
Let's see.
Where is? Let me scroll this down and move this. There we go. So I was looking at. Right now, I'm in the middle of like building the new Stamper gear or new Splatana gear. This is what I've come up with so far for like the inkjet kit.
Oh yeah, because you said it was gonna have inkjet.
Yeah, it has wall inkjet.
Ugh,
On
can you imagine that? Ew, it's like with a stamper, or not like stamper, but like with a wiper, right? The newest one.
It's faster. Like its charge slash is faster than Wiper. Funny enough. Oh, I also want to talk about the frame data on this because like I forgot to mention that in the discussion. Since we're still on the whole entire Stanford thing, or like we're talking about Splatana anyways. I want to point this out to the viewers. People looked at the frame data from the trailer, and so Wipers is that fast. Wiper is 16 frames of startup before like it gets its charge slash off. Like this thing is fast. Oh wait, hold on. They can't see this. Hold on. I forget. My bad. There we go. Now you can see Splatoon now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I did it right. All right. So Wipers, like, look how fast Wipers charge slash is. And then compare that to Stampers. Like Stampers is 20 frames, so it's like 4 frames slower. Apparently, if what people were analyzing from the trailer is true, the hold on, this thing is not aligned right. There we go. If what people are saying from the trailer and analyzing it are true, the new Splatana has 13 frames of startup from the charge slash. Which, again, Wiper has 16 and is that fast. Like, oh, God. So, yeah, I feel like that's going to be annoying. The fact that you can just poke at people faster. Granted, it's going to be a little bit like, I feel like it looks like the slash itself comes out slower. So I think that might be like why it has 13 frames of startup. Like I don't think the projectile itself is like that fast compared to everything else. Let me go back to Send You Ink. But like this like my reasoning for like the gear is basically, you know, come back, you're always going to be dying in Splatoon. Like, you might as well, like, have something to mitigate that. You get the main of, you get mains of main saver, sub saver, swim speed, run speed, and charge up for dying for 20 seconds after you die. After coming back. Which is going to help a lot, especially it looks like it paints a lot, so it paints well, so I think it might be decent, like, or it's going to be good. Like comeback on Splatanas are just good in general. Of course you got your basic utility subs of quick super jump and ink res. The 3 subs of special power up are for the inkjet itself, so that way it's more consistent. The main and swim speed, it doesn't look like it has as much range as like a 96. So like you're gonna be able to, you need to be able to like move around those mid lines. It looks like it has like less range in general than Stamper. Hell, even Wiper charge slash like hits pretty far.
I have a genuine question then. So one of the kits for the new Splatana is Inkjet. I heard that right.
Yeah, inkjet wall inkjet.
How fast can you shoot once you pop Inkjet?
Let's see. Hold on.
Out of curiosity.
Let me bring out the
just
Aniki Nova.
just say like right when you use the special, just like spam the shoot button. I just want to see how fast you could shoot.
Let me do this for like my 3 subs of thing, and then let me get out. Oh, let me switch over. There we go. I gotta remember to do that. There's only like 5 inkjet weapons in the game. Hold on. Okay.
Okay, let's see. How fast can you just shoot right out of
There.
Inkjet?
I was spamming it the entire time.
Okay, so you have to be like kind of in the air, or I mean like That's when you go kind of go all the way to the top ish. Because I just had the funniest thought of just, what if you do a slash of your Splatana and then you immediately pop Inkjet to like get a kill confirm, basically. I mean, you'd definitely be able to like track them because Inkjet is pretty far of a shot.
You could also just like, if you really think about it, like you can do what you're saying, but like before you do that, you charge slash wall and then inkjet. That way they can't punish you for it. Or like you wall and then charge slash and then you inkjet behind wall. Yeah, because it does combo. It barely combos, but it does combo. If you get the outside hit, like it barely combos. I feel like it might not kill though, because like 70 to 30 damage is like very small of a window, and considering how slow it is to like start it up in the first place to actually get the shot off, like I feel like they might just heal like while they're running away. So like you have to get you gotta get the hit the 50 hitbox or the 120 and just one shot them.
Now, I think the funniest thing about this though is when you think about it, because of the inkjet like special, it's pretty clear that you probably can't edge guard as well as you can with the other Splatanas with this weapon, and because of that, they gave it inkjet. So you could basically still be on ledge when somebody drops, you can kill them. Once you have enough ink, once you have enough special, you could just pop that and then just get on.
It's just like,
on
oh
the ledge.
oh no, they're on ledge. You just do that.
Yep, and then once you're out of the special,
Oh, once you recall,
come back and then you do the God dang.
I love doing that with
and
your
then
caster.
it having wall, like
Yeah, well, like I feel like I was talking about this earlier, but I'm gonna say it again because you're here now. I was talking about this earlier. Both Platanas feel like they're trying to do the same thing, but like obviously they have different ways of doing it. I feel like both of them are like trying to incentivize you to like take space, like a lot. Because like you have wall in the second kit and you have bubble in the first kit. Like you're able to just run into enemy spawn, place a wall or a bubble, and you can just sort of stay there and like contest people. Granted, you can't do it as well like with the ink. Like you can't do it as well with like the wall kit because like people will just shred the wall. Like faster since it only has like 800 HP compared to bubble, which I think has like 2000 or something. Well, how much does bubble have?
The only thing I could think of is just like okay, so they were probably designing a Splatana that's kind of like a dynamo version of roller type of thing, where it's like pretty slow for what it does, but like it doesn't look like you can really get punished out of it.
Wait, hold
Is
on.
what I mean, honestly, the charge slash maybe. If you miss that, you're probably dead.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I
You
was
could
talking.
probably even get bomb rolled out of it too. But yeah, go
I
ahead.
was. It doesn't look like it has that much lag though. I feel like. Because I've seen like the actual thing itself. It doesn't look like it has that much lag. Like once you get out of the charge slash. Like compared to like Stamper and them, I think it has like 9 frames of like end lag. Because like Stampers, I'm holding the button. Like Stampers isn't that long either, but like it's still noticeable. Like I'm holding down the button as soon as like I let go of the charge slash.
You could probably catch people because I've seen how much you can turn when you do a charged like forward
Like
slash.
that.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter how slow it is. You can cover your all around. But I feel like most of the time you're just gonna be using the basic attacks because that's still 2 shots. It's kind of just like a dynamo never jump shot type of thing. But you can
Yeah,
at least use that anyways.
like you still get this. Like you still get this combo. Like it's slower, but you still get this combo. Like it's horizontal's 3 shot and it's charge slash 3 like 2 shots. So it's just like it still has the damage numbers that let it like horizontal like charge slash and regular slash.
Yeah, but for how slow the charge slash is, it might be a thing where you have to do a normal charge and then to a heavy. Like a bam, you, because you're going forward. You're basically like, nah, get over here, bitch. they'll just die to it, like no matter what.
All right, this is not my sniper gear. I was just like, what the hell is up with the thing? Oh, that's range gear. Hold on. But yeah, like I do think that the new Splatana might be good, or will be good. Like it's definitely gonna be like top, like high tier at least. I don't know if it's gonna like take Stamper's spot because like Stamper's like really good at just like keeping space and like again poking under ledges. Like especially in like the maps that we have in this game. Like it's kind of hard to like get into enemy spawn, so it's just like it's useful to have like something like just peek ledge.
I like how your thoughts are always just how excited, how broken it's gonna be, and Mike's thoughts are how bad is it gonna be?
Nah, Stamp. I. The thing is, Splatanas have so much like. They have so much privilege in this game. Like compared to bows, like come on, like it has a
Yeah.
lethal bomb on its first kit, and then it has inkjet on its second kit. Like, dude.
And like, oh yeah, they're coming out with a new bow, but it just seems like it's just tap hell on people. Like, it looks like it probably is gonna paint really fucking well, but like, it's mostly just gonna be your tapping people. You're not even gonna be trying to like full kill people. But you know, tapping people is still good because it just depends how much damage each little shot can do. So I think it was like 5 for like 5 in like a side pattern.
Yeah,
And even
it's
then,
like
you don't even
5.
know how good the jump shot is. Imagine the jump shot.
Yeah, true. Like we
We
don't
haven't
know
even
like
seen
how
that yet.
like all this is gonna like we're gonna see like it's like everything's damage numbers and everything like the day before the update drops because people are gonna data mine like the weapons. But like you lose this with like the new Splatana, but it's just like you can just pop inkjet on under here.
And even then, you can still camp ledge. Someone drops down, they're just dead.
I feel like you could probably like still like get the jump slash too. Like you might be able like it won't be as high. No, you won't be able to because it's gonna get stopped. Never mind. Because like the only part that's hitting above the ledge for me is like the top half of the vertical slash. But it's just like this is what you lose out on. But it's just like I don't know. Like I feel like you could probably just run both of them honestly. Like granted, you'll have 2 recall specials if you have the inkjet one and the stamper because then you just like obviously stamper can just do this like be free. And but it's just like oh you get recalled back here. Same thing with the inkjet one. But like I feel like the first kit's gonna be like a lot better on tower control because you know it's suction and bubble like that's like the perfect like tower kit there. Plus it's a Splatana, like you can literally just sit here. Like anyone tries camping this, no. Anyone tries rushing your bubble, like you're a Splatana, you can just kill them while they're trying to climb up the tower. Like that hitbox is so like I can hit people from down here. Like people were trying to climb up to the floor, no, they're dead. Like that's how fucking big the charge slash is. Like one hitbox is. Obviously, then you got like Stamper is like bullshit if you can just do this. But it's just like I don't know. I feel like my build might change. I'm gonna switch back to Sundu Ink. I feel like this build too might change based on it's gonna definitely change based on like how much ink saver or like how much main saver am I gonna need for like that weapon to like not be as ink hungry as it is. So like it all comes down to like how much does a horizontal and charge slash like consume your ink tank and how inefficient will it be at like how much downtime is it gonna be. But like for now I'm pretty sure like this is just gonna be my build for it. So I'm gonna start making
Ah! Alright, go ahead with your video. I'm gonna my mirrors are here.
okay. Like I'm probably just gonna stick with this kit honestly. So yeah, like I do think this Splatana will be good. This mainly is just Splatana. Obviously, you heard my thoughts on like the other weapons, but I hope this Splatana will be good. I want another Splatana to play. I'm kind of getting tired of Stamper. Like, obviously Stamper's good, and like if you learn it, you like it's broken. Or not broken, but like it's just a high skill weapon, and I've spent so much time on this weapon that I can get there if I spent more time, but I don't know. Like I'm getting better at it, which is good because like I was not good at this weapon like when it first came out or when the game dropped, and then I was not good at it during chill. Like I started playing it during chill season 2022. Still sucked at it, but like I was getting better. Then it got nerfed, and I haven't played it since it got nerfed until like around a little bit later, and I had to get used to the ink efficiency being bad, being worse than before. And then I got used to that. Once I got rid of like the main saver shirt, and I started just committing to running this one speed shirt, like went a lot better. Uh, Started playing a lot better. Started being able to like rush people down, and like I started just learning like, oh, what can I actually do with this weapon without the main saber? And I sort of just learned from that. So yeah, just if you can't get used to gear, like obviously make your own. Like you don't have to copy pro players. I do because I'm just like they make the most sense, and like to me, I just gotta learn what makes sense. Like if it makes sense to them, like it has to make sense for a reason. But like I try learning based off that because just like knowing how like seeing how pro players play the game makes you better because like you're able to like just see like how they play a weapon, how they um, how they adapt to situations, stuff like that. So like it just helps. That's why I'm gonna like this is just my initial thoughts on like what I might build on it, but like obviously I might change it up. Like once I see more players start working on gear for it, or like once we see like the ink efficiency stuff. But like I think this is what I'm gonna start running. You hear my controller because I'm still in here. But yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I got my main thing. If you want a bubble kit, here's the bubble kit. I don't know. You probably won't need that. The 4 things of that, and then I don't know. Just 2 more swim speed. I don't know. I don't know. I probably won't use that bubble kit, honestly. Not gonna lie. I use it for a bit, but probably gonna use the inkjet kit more. I don't think not having a bomb is that big of a deal, especially with wall. Wall's kind of busted right now because like not a lot of things can deal with it besides other Splatanas. So you know, yeah. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, I record more in the future. So you'll definitely see a video on the new season though. Like you're gonna see me play the fuck out of this Splatana. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be working on this gear, and I'll be testing it out when it comes out. So come back May 31st for Splatana Stanford video, or for Mint to Caviator video. So yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this discussion. Kind of putting spin on my own words, what I've heard online and stuff. So yeah, from what I've been able to collect from being in comp Splatoon for as much as I've been in, which is like a couple months at this point. So I'm not qualified. Do not like take my word as gospel. If you want like really good comp players to like look into, obviously like follow people on Twitter. Like you're gonna want to follow like people like Jackpot. It's like Jared and Leafy and Q and Madness and like their coach Ren. Someone else I also get a lot of my information from is Prochara. If you're in Splatoon, you probably heard of him. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just thought I would make like a little discussion video of my own, see like what my thoughts are compared to everyone else's. Most of the time, I agree with most comp players, except for like, I do think that people are sort of dismissing like the bubble thing. I feel like no one's really talked about its like tower control usage, so that's why I like wanted to make this video a little bit. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. I'm definitely recording another. Definitely be here for new season. So yep.
Oh, before you end it,
Oh
I
yeah,
want your
what's up?
genuine opinion. A genuine opinion. What do you think of heavy edit with a splat bomb?
I talked about it earlier in the video, but I will reiterate it for you. I basically just said heavy edit with a splat bomb. Obviously, you're not going to be able to use it that much because like it's 70% of your ink tank on a splatling. Like splatlings don't really use their stuff to begin with, but you do get one full charge since you one full charge is 20% of your ink tank. So it's going to be like you throw a splat bomb to like sort of keep people off you. Like let's say I'm just like hiding behind here, like no one's here, like someone's trying to like rush me from the side, like and I just don't have enough time for a full charge. Roll the bomb, and then I start charging. And by the time like the bomb detonates and they're like ready to rush me, I have a full charge and they just peek out. So just to get off me toward a nice space.
Yeah, and you could probably use it like in the middle of you, just really spraying something down. It's like, oh no, they went behind a wall. Fuck.
Yeah,
That's very ink inefficient.
it is. But like again, as long as you use the one charge slash, you have enough, or like one full charge and then one splat bomb is like 90% of your ink tank, so you have like half a charge left, which you're going to mainly be using partials. You won't be using like your full charge. So yeah.
Very
Oh, right. I did not show that.